Okay, we're rolling. What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. So this is gonna be a quick video. It's gonna be a Q&A. Now, before I get started, these questions were not asked by anyone particular, just because, to be honest, I don't have that many followers right now. I don't have that many viewers, so I don't really get that much questions asked. But besides the point, I went to on the internet and I typed in some commonly asked questions. So that's what we're gonna do. And then after you watch it, hopefully you have some questions for me. You can leave down the comment below, and I can always make another video to answer any of the questions. So let's start with the first one. Question number one is, how old are you? I am 22 years old. My birthday is July 1st, so in about, today's what? April, almost the end of April. So in about 3 months, or in about 2 months, I'm gonna be 23 years old. Second question is, what is your favorite candle scent? If I had to pick, I'm not really a huge candle fan, but if I had to pick a favorite candle scent or scent in general, I would pick the lavender scent. I'm a huge fan of lavender. I love it. It smells so nice and so fresh. Alright. Third question is, can you do a split? Unfortunately, no, I cannot do a split. Like, my muscles are very, very tight. So that's something that I need to work on first, is becoming stretching, doing yoga, and before I can ever do the splits. Alright, let's see. Next question. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? If I had to pick a male celebrity, well, my favorite actor in general would probably be Will Smith, just because he's awesome. I love pretty much every movie that he's in, but also I love the kind of motivation that he provides. And also, he's like the kind of person that anything that he fears, he attacks and he does it. So I think having him as a brother would be a great mentor, and I would learn a lot from him. So yeah, definitely Will Smith. What language besides your native language do you wish you were fluent in? Well, I don't know if I've ever said on this channel, but I was actually born and raised in Ukraine, which is like right next to Russia. For those of you that do not know, it's in eastern part of Europe. And growing up, Russian was the language that I spoke fluently in. And I used to actually speak zero English. And then once I got adopted at the age of 10 and a half, then I moved to America, and now I completely forgot Russian and I only speak English. Which is kind of funny, because I have videos of me speaking Russian, like when I was younger, and I can look at that video and have no idea what's going on because I speak zero Russian now. Alright, next question is, can you whistle? And the answer is no, but I will try. That's the best I got. Do you eat breakfast every single morning? The answer is that no. I have mentioned several times that I do intermittent fasting. So I wake up, if I wake up at 5 a.m., which is most days, or I wake up at 7 a.m., no matter what time, I will not have my first meal till about 12, 1, sometimes 2 p.m. There are days I break my fast at 11 if I'm like really, really hungry, but most days I fast till about 12 or 1. It's actually 12:03 right now, and I still haven't eaten. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? The question that is, I don't know. I don't have a set of timeline on it. There's no really rush, I would say. So if I had to guess when I want to get married, I mean, I've always told myself like early 30s, maybe like late 20s, early 30s, but I'm not sure. How many oceans have you swum in? I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for those of you that do not know. And the only oceans I've ever swam in is in the Atlantic Ocean, obviously, but then also like in the Gulf of Mexico, so it's like on the west side of Florida, in like Naples, Marco Island, Fort Myers area, so in the Gulf of Mexico. But I think that's, I don't know if the Gulf is considered its own ocean, but it's like, I guess, part of the Atlantic Ocean. What would you name your son if you had one? If I had a son, I would name him Romeo, because that's the name of my cat, and I like that name. Do you spell the color gray as in G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I've always actually wondered that myself. I think gray, I think when I do gray, it's G-R-E-Y, but I think whenever somebody's last name is Gray, because I do know people that have last name Gray, I think it's G-R-A-Y, but I'm not sure. What was the first amusement park you've ever been to? So the first amusement park I've ever been to was when I lived in Arkansas. It was in I think it was called Silver Dollar City. It's in Branson, Missouri. It's about like a 2-hour drive from the city I lived in, Arkansas. But yeah, that was the first one I went to. It was pretty fun. But now that I've been to much bigger ones, like I've been to Orlando, I've been to this huge one in Ohio. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, so that was the first one I went to, and it was a lot of fun. I actually love roller coasters. Anyway, so I hope you guys found this video a little bit more enjoyable. If you have any questions about what I do, fitness, nutrition, anything, any questions you guys may have, because I do want you to get to know me on a much better and personal level, please comment down below and I would love to answer any questions that you guys have. Anyways, I hope you have an amazing day and I'll catch you in the next video.